enough is enough, lead or leave. That was a statement from Chairman Modu. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's go for it this morning.
2025, 2029, people that DeLong will be a common citizen in Liberia.
Are you rallying?
Our mandate here is to respond to Mr. DeLong, but what we can say to Mr. DeLong is clear. Most of our in 2029 will be a place for no talking tone, because DeLong is just a talking tone. You need technocrat in the legislature that must understand the realities and must know how to analyze fiscal tools and instruments. DeLong have no appetite to read. I will not be surprised that if DeLong can even read two-page document. There's a reason. Like I said, last night was a testimony, a document and a half.
Of course, we heard that the government has insinuated baselessly that there is a historical context to the convergence of people at the executive mansion. 1980, March 7, the People's Progressive Party conducted a maid-led march at the students from different academic institutions converged at the executive mansion to demand of the military government then to return to the barracks. 2003, April, women movements, different women groupings had a peaceful assembly at the executive mansion to demand a restoration of peace and democracy, and to demand that different political actors take very seriously the imperative of initiated peace, to put the history of war beyond, and to initiate or to initialize plans towards democratic governance. That was 2003 at the executive mansion, a march that was conducted or carried out by different women groupings. During the tenure of former President Weah, on June 7, 2019, the Council of Patriots also conducted a march that was premised at the executive mansion. That convergence was held at the executive mansion, and even President Barker, who was then in the opposition, was an attendant of that march. Then subsequently, in 2020, the City Council of Patriots also carried out a march at the premises of the executive mansion. In fact, they didn't just march, it was not just a convergence to demonstrate grievances or to demonstrate displeasure against what they termed as actions incompatible to democratic governance, but they also cook at the executive mansion. They paraded cooking pots, they paraded plates, spoons. It was a cooking ground, and all the major actors, or almost all the major actors today that are trying to stifle freedom of speech, stifle freedom of assembly, were in attendance at the executive mansion. Of most recent, there was the conduct of the No to Drugs rally, which we supported, and we will support 1,000 times over, because it was conducted in the best direction, and it is very clear that that march was conducted at the premises of the executive mansion, which is quite recent. So this historical context debunks the insinuation or the suggestion by state actors that the executive mansion is out of bounds for the conduct of peaceful, democratic or political exercises. Not just that there's a historical context that supports our convergence of the assembly at the executive mansion on Wednesday, December 17, but besides the precedence debate, it is also legal. The executive mansion is the property of the people, and the expanse between the Capitol building and the executive mansion is open to the public. And based on the historical context and historical precedents characterizing convergence of thousands of people at different historical dispensations. It is unthinkable. In fact, it is completely absurd and preposterous that anyone who wants to prevent the rights of the people from being demonstrated at the executive mansion. So it is history.
Through the Deputy Minister of Information, Daniel Sanoke, making clarity on the reported project in Lofa County, Foya Lofa, and we have gotten some clarity, but we still need to go further to tell us those individuals who make contribution, how much was the contribution, and those businesses, what the interest in it, why did it do it, why did government go to solicit funds for individuals and other businesses, so what the interest in that. But we have gotten some level of clarity now that this is a state-owned initiative and it's not a private property. So President Barker no longer the owner of such, but we still need to know the procurement process, what are the people who the construction, but we told that it's for regional and global dialogue, and a conference that will host, a conference hall that will host about 500 persons, and with 9 other units where dignitaries can reside, where they can have accommodation and all of these things. But we're still waiting to get some of the further clarity on some of these matters as it relates to what's happening in Liberia. But we'll go to the line this morning to talk to our callers on the line. Please speak to what we have discussed, and please be audible, move away from. But we will also be bringing you some of the sounds and bring you update for whatever that will be taking place at the grounds of the capital. We understand that the folks are there, but and Molu said there is nothing that can stop them from going to have the protest. Enough is enough, or you lead or you leave. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. Our team is headed there, and as soon as we get them, they will give her up to, they'll bring her up to speed to tell us exactly what's happening. Good morning to all of you this morning.
It is precedented. It is constitutional, because the Constitution of Liberia.
Yeah, good morning, people. This is Frank calling from people. Thank you for the brilliant topic this morning. You know, this is what we call concerning a book talking. If you cry because you cry and the government listens and they respond to things, then it's very better. Or whereby people crying and they say things and government not even want to relate, to talk to people, to tell them the breakdown of everything. They leave people in that kind of desperation, way of life. And thank you. This is Molu Jack Carol, because people council came out and they did a statement there. This is effective city where people can come together and do things. But if you bring in, like a protest, you will always, create out of fear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for being part of the program this morning. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What I can't complain. Good morning, me.
Thank you. Anyway, my name is D.M. Manzikole, and I did join you from Akwa resident.
You're welcome.
Thank you for highlighting the talking points that we Liberians are listening to, and we will make our own analysis as relates to the issue. First, let me say thank you to the government, honor His Excellency President Joseph Jomaah Boakai, for making the clarity as relates to the project in Lofa County. People in this country are not understanding the issue. Former President William, when he came to power, it didn't take 2 or 3 years. He has so many projects now on his own, as his own property. So, based upon that, they remove them from power. They felt that it is the same that President Boakai is doing. But President Boakai, being a wise case man in the country, will never go that route. So, when I say kudos to the government for making the clarity now, that issue has been laid to rest. According to the issue of mobile money, I know in this problem people have been misunderstanding the issue. They can protest, and they can peaceful assembly. Many times in Labrador, when people are protesting, but rather people will stay in one place. But when they go and within the demonstration, and while demonstrating, the police will come in. And to set the record straight, June 7 will never have the executive marshal. They are the Capitol building. We all were here witnesses on TV on our phone. They will not the executive marshal. So, by this time, we are not deterred. Then they go about, they will have to listen to what the government has said, especially for the police angle. The executive marshal is not a go, in no soon for protesters. In order to protest, you go to the Capitol building where your people are there representing you, and share a platform to them, and they will receive it from you. But I hope and pray that they will be very peaceful to get on, that protest, so that it will be okay today. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Let's talk to other callers you like.
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Steve. I'm this morning. And the morning to the King of Israel, Government, Mama Labura. We here are going to say thank you this morning for the government. And I would like to say to all the protesters that are going out there this morning, we have never seen protests to the marshal. We have the legislature carry a flag there, let them receive it, and the government shadows and see about it. So we beg them, let the people, no one is stopping them at the right as a Liberian or a citizen. No one, I'm not giving. I'm appealing to the police, and then release people, watch them, guard them in the protest, until that day can end. Thank you this morning.
Thank you for being part of the conversation this morning. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Willie.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. In studio this morning. Praise God. I want to thank the devil for me. But sometimes when it makes you think, it brings people out of public talk around. What these information yes. All the other they took, may all put a particular project of the body. Whatever they have taken. And tomorrow, for me, police now about and now about the itself. I ain't talking about we have to work on the house to go against it. And you don't do anything about the people that are and you are peaceful, I'm not you don't go ahead and do it. But government has to go to the attraction. That is the only thing about that this way. Go to Captain Big, go to Bros, go to everything of God. Thank you this morning.
Thank you for being part of the conversation this morning as well. Let's talk to other callers on the line this morning. Yeah, please go ahead. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. This is fantastic. I told somebody something this morning. I said, everybody can be the government. They can buy everything. There are people in that who feel that and who agree. So, what kind of security implication that it has that you will not tell us that you're willing? That you not telling us when the construction is never complete. Are we all not aware of open governance in our school? All of us. Are we all not aware that government is supposed to be open to everyone? Are we not aware of accountability and transparency in government? Where is the source of the country? Where? Whatever has done that. How come there are different kinds of statements? The other day, we were told by the minister that it was a minor revenue project. We charged back to the
Can you prove anything that this is President Bouaga property after the government have responded to? No, but you're not providing facts. You're not providing facts, so don't lie.
Good morning, Wiki, and
Go ahead.
thank you. My name is Moses, and I joined from my brother's my Let me just speak on Mapano. You know, I was saying something. I don't think it's a forever party that drives more of those on a thing that during the schedule, people are not speaking. What are you doing in a corner to provide for school on the broad table? Because Marina, more than 10%, they say at 6 years at 5 7. They say at 4 years at 5 7. What are you going to vision? The only for me, that protest, I will not work on that protest. That's where we fall in number. And let me speak on the not channel. You know what I mean? The cannot channel to be careful in how you speak it. The channel says that they were expressed during, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
The channel said that the president during, it is not for the president. I think he is on record. He's so joking. They want to think very much.
Thank you for being part of the conversation. Let's talk to other callers. You're live.
Good morning.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Jackson. Go out calling from Sophie. We did go thank you this morning for the show. Let me say good morning to the Excellency. Yeah, we did bro. Actually, you are saying oh, but let me go to you sometime. You know,
my man, hey. When you call and you just feel you coming to indict me unnecessarily because sometimes you don't, when you talk, you call, you will not know why you want to talk. Please go to the point and don't tell me any other thing that you want because I will spoil your day when you try with me. Yeah, you're quite to indict people that you're happy you're getting in your country. Because some walk in your country one day again, you will just kill someone in the street. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Brooks. And good morning to Nat as well. This is Mr. Tamla, and I'm from District Number 6, Moscow County. It's a pleasure. Let me say bravo to the President and the Governor of the Republic of Liberia for the clarity they made by the information they. We understand there are a lot of rumors that they will around fostering that protest in Korea local country. But thanks to the government for bringing some clarity. And let me say, there's a very good initiative and a very good step taken by the President, His Excellency Dr. Joseph Bouaga. You know, when we put people with wisdom into power, we do things differently. This is the generational thinking about a country that is very old and that is situated with its surrounding countries like Sierra Leone, dealing with Africa, being very, very innovative and strategic to undertake that particular project is a very good initiative by the President of the Liberia. You know, we have to welcome that. Whether it was told, whether it was not told from the beginning, but it was made clear yesterday by the information minister. He said, due to security reasons, which they are putting our normal set. There are certain things you do not say to the public.
Yeah, but at least we have gotten some level of clarity that this is not a private property or private initiative, but this is government owned. So whoever comes in tomorrow after this government leaves, we know that this is owned by the state. But we still need further clarity on some the funding. That's all.
It will also boost the economic activities in Korea after the dedication of project. Right? Economically, that Korea region, hotels and restaurants, people will go there for instance, the president will take the cabinet meeting and go there for cabinet meeting as well.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to other callers on the line this morning. Good morning.
So thank you, Ricky. Good morning. It's a honor of Prince.
You're welcome.
So I think from the public speaking background, I'm told that they have something they call inner interference. And it can only be caused by the speaker himself. I give you one practical example. for example, your pastor might be podium, and he said you should turn to John 3:16, and he started to read when Noah built the ark, how big was the ark was. Read the any noise among the corridor, it had been called by the pastor himself because he talked about different scripture. He referred to different scripture and he's reading different scripture. I'm saying this to say that all of the laws circulating that project, it is caused 100% by the government. According to their even press release yesterday, they said when the private drone flew over the place and took the aerial photo, so alone it poses security threat. But then, what we were saying at the time, the very time the news came out, what they should have done to come to the public and tell the public this is what we are doing. These are the source of the money that we are using to construct that building. But if you allow the public to come up with a lot of perception, and even your minister, the current minister, when he went for confirmation, well, the question I will ask, what did he say? He said, you don't know about it. So what are we saying? So you want to bring the public now, that the public coming on with misleading information when all your government officials have been in court today, all of those negative information that have come in the public have been there. So we can't bring them. It is very late for the government. The clarity should have been made sense.
So it said that we don't take the clarity any longer because they have made us understand that this property is is not a private property, but rather for the state and for a regional and global area where dialogues, peace, and security will be discussed and all of these things. Can we say it lit?
So the first thing they should appeal to the public for the information.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Morning, Luki.
Please go ahead.
Let me say good morning to let me say good morning to the listening public. So this is Abraham Saseru Jeremy. I joined from a district 4 resident. You see, as I was said, the issue of accountability, transparency, it lies clearly on public procurement. Look, we not need rocket scientists to tell you that Daniel Sanu is lying. We not need rocket scientists to tell you that the government herself is serial contradiction. Send the discovery there, the local project.
So if Daniel Sanu is lying, I don't know.
How you accuse my
Sazewu, my man. Sazewu.
Yeah.
My man. Let it be conversational and you just won't talk randomly. When you're saying somebody is lying, can you point to facts that you can, substantiate that this person is lying and you telling the truth? Please show all facts that this person lied and what are the facts that you got on the table.
All right, so here's the clear analogy. The government said there were individual regional institutions. And then now needing no regional institution and individual that contributed to that.
So that one makes it lie because they have not listed the people, so that means I lie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, the same group of people lies. You just accuse people and can't provide the facts. You say, oh, they put lying. Good morning.
Morning, Ambassador Brooks.
Good morning.
Winston
and Jandea, thank you for your tour this morning. The essence of protest is not bad, and I'm glad that the intent is not too bad. What is not hard, it says use or give. Yes, we embrace it. It is the act of exercising of labor franchise. If you are not satisfied with something, you got to pass it through protest. But the recipe is they should go by the police mandate. The capture building is a rightful place to go and exercise those franchise. That people will come and receive your petition. For going to the building mansion, what is the essence of that? And they should do it other place. They should have control over the people they carry. You can't get people at this crucial time to the Christmas. Then you go and violate and start going astray. Be in line, they should have control over whosoever they carry there so that the protest can be peaceful. The police will only take steps when you are going extra mile. So that is go to the
decide where to go. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
This is very familiar to me. You know, I don't think protest is the best interest of this country. Whatever thing to be done to be legal. If all you see that the government is proceeding wrongly, take it legally. But I can assure anybody who tries to bring this civilization to this country, he or she will have a good death. Equally so, one woman does not one crazy job. So please, protest. Do this about this. Do try to even bring problem, and I don't think the executive marshal is a rightful evil for you to go around. The Liberal National Police have warned you, and if you try to do it, they will take the full action they have to do it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you this morning for being part of the conversation. Let me talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning. It is Mark Prosper, apartment TSA Road. I speak to two issues. One is about the dealing in FOIA. I want to say thank you to the President and the Minister of Information for clarification. Not everything somebody wants to do, publicize it. Somebody talking.
Yeah, because they said it was based on security implication, and that's why, but at least clarity is already up, but we still need other further clarity. But at least now we've been told that this is not a private property, but rather it's for the state.
Exactly so. The thing is clear, it's for the state. So, the President Brother after his telling some parts, he ain't going there to go seize the property. They are already there now, it's for the state. So why not the pass? You know, people that pass that then, I think you should get there on the show, man.
No, they are like.
Mr. Raza, which gave them the time to speak, or it just that how they market the ignorance or how they address issues. But we give everybody the time to speak on some national issues. That's all.
Yeah. And the next thing is about the project. Look, the mistake in the past about that executive ground, we will not be asking the state. That place is strictly prohibited for people who want to cause tears in this country. That is the seat of government, that is state power. Nobody going to play around that place. We're not allowing anybody to go there with protest anymore. Back on Monday, they didn't care protest over there. You they didn't care protest. They went to Capitol Building, went in the street. Take the protest to Capitol Building. Nobody stopping you from protesting. If December is Jesus, is the reason for the Christmas. So people want protest. Let me tell you for a different place. But we, as a citizen of this country, will not allow anybody to go to that executive mansion to desecrate that mansion. Look, thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please go ahead.
It is June K. Bradley, 2022. First, let me start by saying, not every head in this report of Liberia, not every head are very important. The information by the Minister of Information is untrue. It is intended to bury the truth. Here it is. The project there, where is the funding lab? The source of the money is 6.1 million in the national budget. 1, 2. Was there a building project? Was there a building project or building proposal? Absolutely zero. Nobody paid there for that study. And the president nephew is the one building that project. That's also of interest.
Who is the president nephew?
The president nephew.
Who is he?
Construction firm.
What is the name of the construction firm?
Oh, the private Sano construction firm. Check it. Sano construction firm. And the president nephew. Do you find my brother? I'm getting credit.
What is the name of the nephew?
What is the name giving now?
Yeah, because we want to hold your information.
Yes. The name of the nephew is Sam Bala. Sam Bala. Okay, let me just lay my point on this. Let me be very honest with you. We have been honest with the people of this country. First, I asked, was there a bidding process for that construction? Was there a groundbreaking where it was attended by MRU leaders? I said no. Was President Boyka part of the groundbreaking? I said no. You should not be honest. We have to be honest with you. The intent of that project
So your information you're providing to us is factual than what the minister or the deputy minister information provided, right? No, I'm asking you. So we should take your word as the real truth and the deputy minister word as lies, fallacy, right?
Hey, but answer the question now, my man.
Thank you. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, Wiki.
Good morning, Harford.
Yes, how's about it?
Well, we can't complain.
Complain of the citizen.
We should the same.
And constrained to call this morning, you know, for me, I got one concern when it comes to this building in Koya. We need the minister name, you know, people who are providing, but the amount each individual, the government and other companies providing, they do not need that. But let's come to this, at least the government give us some information.
Mm-hmm.
But when other people are building condominiums,
I was just about to go to it because up to this time, the former president had to explain to us where did he get the money from to build his condominium. But today, the very same people who defended it yesterday cannot speak to these things right now. Today, there are property where money came from to break down his home in on 9th Street and rebuild it far better than nobody up to this time. But we've heard the former chairman telling us that when they go outside, but then they bring money, he collect it, he say he didn't want going for his money. Today, he's here to answer questions for some of the things that he became president. And today, at least...
Yeah, one question is this, president.
Yeah. At least today, because we're still saying there will be further clarity that will be made, like you said earlier on, concerning those individuals who make contribution and those businesses. But we are on the path now. We've been told that this is not a private property. So President Baga, by the time he leaves power, there is no way, even in his sleep, he can go to that property.
there's no way. So you see,
We've been told that it's state-owned property for the country. It's not for him.
people should read between the lines and start claiming issue here. If the government gives you at least information, then you must go back to your own.
Yeah, because we at least they are put on the path to ask them further questions for them to answer them. So we advocated for this for a long period of time.
Everything about this property.
I told you over and over that we don't have responsible opposition.
They now talk to. Baby, good morning. Baby, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Ambassador and Brooks. We don't need to listen to the station. They're not supposed to report that.
Yeah. But I can always tell them.
Because you're so going to be saying, I mean, dead line 101. Before.
You come to you come to a platform with a fake mind. Your mind is so fake that even you want us to accept when you're saying the truth, then the other people who making clarity, they're telling lies. So why you stop?
Now we know that it's not a private property, that institution. We will know that in detail who are those people.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brahimi. Okay, thank you.
And you know about that. This is the part I wanted, and it's well documented that it's no longer a private property but a state-owned.
Sure.
That's the part first.
That even individual contributed, institution contributed.
So we're going to that part to know. We're going to that part now to know who are those, what their interest, why did they give support for it. That's where we'll be going. But for the first part of it, we wanted to know it's being clear that this is not for President Bwaka. It is a state-owned property over there. That is clear. We'll go to the other part of it, but at least we have been told.
Yes.
So we know all of these things now.
Sure.
Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome.
Because we are playing the hand that they gave before coming to press, they say if they not pay, the contract is paid for company.
He did not bring it down to the resident. Because somebody told me he enforced it, trying to before some guy take it, one down on the young look at the worst day that I do not make. Like the president from the state had to come out here on here, on viewing on media to say with loud on we are that person, we have to find the where something made in on the country. So because we have great mansion for himself, factor for himself, he did not explain to us how he paid before. Because he could not pay, we were handling it, you know. So like Steve wanted president we are because he paid so for that to pay who property. Only because we are today, he did not explain to all the today with nothing for him. Take home we have been asking how the property is about, who has the property, in who names. Speculation around. The deputy of the business said to the knowledge of what he hearing. He did not say that what we say. Now money wrote the project. Now they are making clear to us that the government is making clear that the government is a government project. And the only thing is people around here because we have all the people around here. So they have dignitaries, so they have some anyone to have conflict system what have you. That's why they invented it. Reason why they are not disposed of an estimated intel. Now that they are saying it's for government. Then someone asked me, they're not true. You also you want to be the truth. They want the government say to the whole word, they're not true. So as you follow you say that true. Don't one person we have been I say on proper defender right here. Everything.
Yeah. Asians. Yeah. And when the information come out, for you to sit back and